Hello and welcome back for part 4 of End of Beta Gaming. And we have once again returned to the world of Eternum. We are now going to run over to Windsward to drop off that quest that we got in part 3 and enjoy a little more look at the world. Shattered obelisk. Still want to know how it stays in a perpetual state of explosion. Although I do think that's pretty neat. See, yep, we're going the right way. Okay. Oh, and we gotta hunt some turkeys on the way there. Oh, that's easy. Turkeys are everywhere. Like I said. Turkeys are everywhere. Okay. Sometimes I just like to look at the things as I go by. I think a very important part of any MMO is the world itself, the landscape. I mean, it's almost like it's its own character. And while this is not perfect, but then no MMO's landscape is, I find it to be really nice, very interesting. The territories do get more varied in the higher levels, which unfortunately we're not going to get to see much of that in the beta. Somebody's already gotten that ore. Okay. But when the game goes live, it's my intention to do a daily series, little gameplay, questing, gathering, crafting, and as I progress in level, to be able to go more places in Eternum so that everyone can see it. Or yay. It'll be fun to learn more about the world too, as I progress. Find more of the lore pages, learn more of the history. Over there, that is Windsward's fort. So each territory has its own fort, and each territory is controlled by a faction, whoever's either originally purchased or has won it. And the forts, the territory has to defend their fort, which makes sense. That would be what you would do in any case of war or conflict. you would protect your resources, in this case the fort. I've never participated in any wars or invasions, but I've watched a couple. I do enjoy pausing to watch the battles, the PvP, the dueling contests, even though I don't do those things myself. I do find them interesting. I just know I wouldn't be good at that. But anyway, back to what we were talking about. So, the world is pretty interesting. Like I said, as you get out in the world, there are more variations in the territories. Sometimes it's only slight. Each town has a subtly different flavor. Brightwood is anything but bright. It's a very dark territory. I've had a chance to see it in the past, and it's like a whole haunted... I was going to say haunted town. It's more than just a haunted town. It's like the whole territory is haunted. Very dark, very... You can feel the depression, and I actually look forward to finding out the story behind why Brightwood is the way it is. Another little farmstead down there that probably used to be nice at one point, but is now overrun by bad guys. Turkey! It's what's for dinner tonight. Okay, so which way are we going now? Okay, we're going this way. This is Cooper's ranch. Not sure Cooper lives here anymore. Literally, I'm not sure Cooper lives here anymore. Okay. Correspondence between a Sarah and a Robert. Well, it does sound like maybe he should have joined her out here. For all we know, Sarah is one of the new inhabitants of this farmstead. That's actually a very sad sounding thing. I would be very sad for her if that was the case. Actually, yes, I know I'm a newcomer. I'm a newbie here. Got some squash. Wow, I got a territory point just by showing up. Hey, I'll take that. All right. Gathering, of course. And a duel. And see that guy over there with the red numeral under his name? That is a PvPer. So we have actually quite a few PvPers out here right now. And they're doing their thing. Looks like there's a mixture of PvP and dueling out here right now. It's actually a small amount of people right now. Let me get up here. There. So I'm not in their way. Yeah, people outside territories seem to do this a lot. They come out there, here they duel, they PvP. They generally seem to be having a good time. Of course, I can't see into the minds of these people to know for sure. Let's go inside now. It's getting a little loud out here. A little hard to talk when everybody's shooting at each other. Alright, so see, this is the town hall. We are looking for the inn. Which is, where's the trading post? Ah, the inn over here. Right across from the tavern. Now that's convenient.
Greetings and welcome to Windsward. Wait, do I know you? Or have you come from Everfall? I had a feeling Kamau would send someone soon. And you can assure her that I will send it shortly. We've had an influx of new arrivals lately. And of course, before you ask, here's enough Azoth for you to fast travel back to Everfall. Godspeed. You've become a real regular around here, haven't you? Hope this place is starting to feel comfortable. I've a question, however. Do you ever venture outside the settlement?
Okay. So, let's see. He gave me quite a bit of Azoth, so I could travel back and forth freely if I want to. He also gave me a satchel, which is going to help me carry more stuff. And that was the whole point of doing that. Not for the Azoth, which I will gladly take anyway, but for that bag, which has given me an extra 50 inventory weight, I guess you would say. Well, while we're here, let's see. I forgot, what did you want, buddy?
You know, it's funny. When I first heard the corruption was spreading, I thought we'd be safe here in Windsward. But I tell it to you plain, I'm beginning to have doubts. Well, I'm just thinking back. You don't know all the history. But for some reason, Windsward always gets the shaft. And besides, I have no confidence in Dottie. None whatsoever. He spends half his time in here drinking. The other half, dreaming or boasting. Mostly, he seems interested in helping the other settlements. Showing off. She's alright. Lonely, tired. We all are. What we need right now is a hearty meal. Huh? A delicious stew. Oh, in fact, maybe you could go and rustle up some game. Some briar branches also, for a hot fire.
Okay. So... well, that's an easy enough quest. Let's see. How many other quests do we have here? There's 2 more here we could do. May as well while we're around. Okay.
Not much happening at the forge. We have a shortage of metals in Windsward, and the spread of corruption has slowed trade. But I wonder, are conventional weapons really the best means of fighting the corruption?
I really do like this guy.
My thoughts exactly. I have a theory. I just need help testing it out. I've been thinking, what if there's a relationship between the corrupted and the lost? Well, I have an experiment in mind, but to test it, I need soil samples from locations overrun by each. Merrill's place for the corrupted, and Cooper's place for the lost, the withered. Get me the soil samples.
Okay. Alright, so we're getting a little quest heavy here. Alright, so we'll unpin that one. We'll unpin that one. Alright. There's one more here. And it's gonna be in the town hall.
Well now, I hear you've thrown in with one of the factions. I think that makes sense. But I hope you're still willing to fight with your old friend Miklos as well.
My old friend Miklos that have just met. Okay.
Oh, that's good to hear, my friend. I've learned of a great misfortune that's befallen our neighbors in Monarch's Bluffs. One of their scouting patrols came under attack out by Bulrush Wash. The situation is dire. Yes, I want you to come to their rescue. Save the poor bastards on behalf of Windsward. Whatever we can do to earn allies is worth doing. Tell them we'll always be there when they need us. Bulrush Wash is a notoriously difficult river crossing. No idea what the fools were doing out there. But we'll rescue them nonetheless.
Okay. So we just picked up 3 more quests here. And... let's see. Let's head back to Everfall real quick, because we do still have a quest there to turn in. Then we'll come back here and see what trouble we can get into real quick. Alright, so where is the travel shrine? Right here. Going to go here. Actually, I don't even need the travel shrine. Just recall to the inn. There. Didn't even have to use any Azoth for that.
Well now, that was quicker than I expected. Tell me that rapscallion has the Azoth he owes me. He'd better, or I'll be sending you back. I appreciate you going all the way out there. As promised, here's a little more Azoth. Oh, and you can keep your free room. Now that you've caught a glimpse of Windsward, I trust you see why Everfall is a damn nice place. The Autumn Rest is a place you can fall like a leaf into your bed anytime.
Well, I appreciate you. So, now that we've done that, actually, let's drop some stuff off real quick. There we go. Now let's find the shrine here. Head back to Windsward. Oh, I can own a house now. If the beta wasn't ending today, I'd be jumping up and down. But it is, so. Alright, go. Oh, only 32 Azoth to travel back. That is decent. Where are we going? Looks like this area out here, which we should be able to make another loop. Okay, so how are we doing this? Going this way. It's too bad we won't get too much more done today. Because there is a lot more to do. But it certainly has been a fun day. So let's see if we can get a tiny bit more done. This way. Run, bunny, run. Oh, you're cute. Look at you with your little spots on you. And another pig. I guess boars aren't technically pigs, are they? I mean, they're in the same family, but they're a whole different animal. Guess if we're gonna do this, we should eat. Now, we're looking for glowing spots. Die already. Forgot. The quest is a little bugged. Now this is one of those things that I'm hoping that will get fixed before the release. Hold on. Okay, so when we came in, there were some glowing spots on the ground. Those are the spots that I need to dig for the quest. Except that for some reason, they disappear after a couple seconds, which they're not supposed to do. And now they're, well, you can't find them. And if you can't find them, you can't dig them up for the quest. So, let's see if going back out and coming back in will help. Alright. Let's see. We've gone out. Come back in. Which did not seem to do a bit of good. Okay, so that's definitely something they're gonna have to fix. Although I did see something glowing. And it's gone again. And it's gone again. The first time this happened, I thought it was just because other people were doing the quest too and they were getting to it. And the spots had to respawn, but nope, no such luck. God, those are creepy. They're ghost white, and they look like they've been cut to ribbons by something. Okay. But yeah, the first time I did this quest and that happened, I really thought it was just a mechanic of the game. Now I realize that it's a bug in the game. One that I hope will get fixed before the game launches. still haven't returned. Okay, I guess we are just going to bypass that for the moment. Or bypass it, because we don't have that much time left. Well, you know what? Let's just wander around Windsward for a minute. We don't even have to finish the quest right now. We can just enjoy looking around. Look at this. Look at this old trestle bridge. Isn't it nice? And you can fish off of it. And bison. There's a bison down there. I'm not gonna mess with it. I just can't help it, can I? Oh, look. It's something I need to gather. That is a spot for a couple of quests. One of them is for our forge friend who wanted us to dig up the soil so he could find similarities in it. Another one comes with the quest for the hermit. When you finish making your Azoth staff, you go there to test it out. And actually, since we're out here, and since we're almost done for the day, let's go meet Jonas the Hermit. It's a nice big tree. Oh, and while we're at it, let's go over to the spirit shrine. So, in lieu of mounts in the game, they put out in the world these things called spirit shrines. Now, you've seen this in towns already, but they also are near specific attractions, and you can use them to travel to and from places using the Azoth that you gather from quests. And occasionally from doing your gathering if you have tools that extract Azoth. It can be fairly convenient. And here is Jonas the Hermit. You can tell from looking at him, he's seen a whole lot of battle. He's also probably very old, even by the standards of Eternum. I wonder how long he's actually been here. It's hard to tell. I don't think he even remembers much of his own history.
Away with you, ghost. You'll scare away the fish. I remember you not, and care not to, even if I could. A name? Ah, yes. What people use to try to give permanence to the impermanent. Even here. I've been called Jonas, the Mad Wanderer, the Half-Lost. One of those is probably my name. When time slips beneath death's grip once too often, such notions fade. Or they become tainted, whether by pain or corruption. Did you hear that, fishies? Corruption. But no one wants to talk about that. Not even me, not anymore. Did I know? I used to be quite wise, so I thought. Unlike those fools who fought the corrupted. What fools these mortals be, wrote Seneca. Immortals in this case, but those fools are gone, forgotten. Perhaps the stones remember. Try there. Just go. The fish and I are discussing literature.
As I said, he starts off being not the most likable character, but it changes. And once the game goes live, we'll get to see his story. But for now, can I find 2 more turkeys? Can I find 2 more turkeys out here? Huh? A closer look at that bison. Look at that big old thing. I don't know if he'll attack me. He doesn't seem to want to, which is good. That's a rabbit, which I don't want. I want turkeys. Turkey, turkey, turkey. Where are you, turkeys? We'll go this way. Well, not through that. One, there are things I really not in the mood to fight in there. And 2, it's full of corruption. Yeah. Don't really want to try my hand at that one right now. Oh, I can get this. Doesn't it make the neatest noise? Oh, turkey. Okay. There's one turkey. Oh, there's another turkey. Run, run, run. And we're done with the turkeys. So let's see. Guess we're gonna have to run back through here to get to town. We are. Oh, that's easy. One. Oh. Take that. Three and four. Five. Six. Really? Seven. Eight. Nine. I mean, just running back and forth through there doing quests, you get good XP. Beg pardon. So, let's get back to Monarch's Bluff, and then we'll take the shrine back to Everfall and turn in that final task board item. So, what do I think about the game? Well, it's a good game. Is it the best? No. But is it the worst? No. Does it have its flaws? Definitely. There are some bugs still. Minor ones compared to what there used to be. Although a couple of them are very annoying, like the bug where the soil samples disappeared. Some things have been taken out of the game that should have been adjusted rather than removed completely, like stagger. I mean, a lot of the PvPers complain about stagger, but the PvEers should be the ones that are even more annoyed with it, because the stagger allowed them to stagger mobs so that they could have a better chance in a fight against multiple mobs. But since some people were, from what I heard, sort of abusing it, and instead of fixing it, it just got removed. There's definitely a lack of incentive for PvP beyond just PvPing, and I think that if they gave PvPers something that would encourage them to do it. Okay, we're not talking encouraging the people that are absolutely going to PvP no matter what. We're talking about the people who might want to try PvP, but because there really isn't a reason to, and a lot of reason not to, they wouldn't do it. that there is the fact that people are forced into choosing a faction. I mean, it would be nice if they could elect just not to have a faction and still be able to do quests. So there's those things, and there's the character creator, which, like I said, is very lackluster. But there's a lot to like about the game. The quests that they have put in so far are interesting. They're varied. I'd like to see some more variety, but this is a kind of my complaint about every MMO. Quests just tend to feel a little cookie cutter after a while. There's only so many things you actually can give as a quest objective. There are only so many ways to do quests. So after a while, it's always, go out, kill 10 of this, come back. Go out, gather 20 of that, come back. Go over there and talk to this person and give them my message. I don't know of a way to expand the repertoire of things a person can accomplish in a quest, but hey, I'm sure it's possible. It's just not something that's coming to me off the top of my head. However, I'm glad that there are quests. I'm glad that the NPCs are varied and fairly interesting and sometimes downright funny, like our Mr. Fancy Pants. I look forward to seeing what new content they add in the future. So there's that. The housing system is really good. I like it a lot. I look forward to getting my own house in live and decorating it. Oh, and I forgot, you can have up to 3 houses, but each subsequent house costs considerably more. There is that. So you better be making some good gold out in the world in order to afford multiple houses. I like the crafting and gathering, which is probably one of the main things I do in a game. I like the world. I like being able to explore it, being able to see the different things. I mean, I know I haven't seen even a quarter of what Eternum has to offer yet. And yeah, while it's not a replacement for my favorite MMO of all time, Lotro, it's definitely number 2. And I look forward to returning to Eternum when the game goes live. I think it's going to be fun. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the tour of Eternum. And if you do decide to play, well, maybe I'll see you around. Take care now. Bye.